think should be running. Nice. Cool. Good morning on Facebook. Push in my mouth. Good morning on YouTube. Hello. I hope everyone is okay this morning. So just for Friday, the live class I'm going to do at 7 p.m. because I'm working in the morning. I can put up an upper body session for the morning so I can share. So 7 p.m. 7 p.m. for the live session on Friday. Cool. And same on Facebook. Cool. I don't know who is here today, but I'll wait till 32. Okay, and had a good couple of days. I don't know what the weather was like for people yesterday, but if you managed to get out, hopefully you had a good time. So today we're doing balance and holds. So 3 holds and 2 balance. I mean, holds also incorporate balance, so they link quite nicely together. Awesome. So it's 32 now. Have a quick swig of water. So come to standing. It's a nice light jog to start with, just to get warmed up, just get ready. So we're raising the feet, nice and high. Arms are in. Nice. Start to kick the bum a little bit as you get a little bit warmer. That's it. Start to bring the knees forward. Arms come in a little bit more. That's it. Nice. When you're ready, just come into an easy jack. So soft through the knees, light through the toes. Start to bring the arms up. That's it. Nice. All right. Feet wide. Just shallow squats to start with. That's it. So knees come out. Push up through the heels. Start to get a little deeper. Awesome. So let's squat down, walk it forward, hold the plank, push it back, stand up. So squat, walk, hold, walk, squat and stand. Nice. One more. This time stay down. Come in to a push-up position. Nice and narrow for a tricep push-up. So chest to elbow height. Doesn't need to be lower. Nice and steady. Take the hands wide. And we come into a chest press. Nice, push it back. Just swing the arms. So the holds, we have a few that are on the floor. You need to warm up properly through the upper body as well. Start to take it up and down. That's it. Open out wide, thumbs point up. Let's rotate them down, push back. Squeeze through the shoulder blades. Same again, push up. And down. Nice. So grab a quick drink if you need it. We're going to start, just setting my timer up, we're going to start by doing a wall sit. So, find yourself a nice little space against a wall. Try and get a wall, just so there's a bit of friction to keep you there. So, against the wall, yourself down, 90 degrees at the knees. Feet need to be underneath the knees, and lower back and shoulders against the wall. So you just sit nice and steady. Can you see here? Just show you quickly from the side. So from the side, knees 90 degrees, chest, shoulders, and lower back against the wall. So get yourself in position, 45 seconds. Let's go. So we just hold strong. It's quite a tough one to start with. Really wake us up. Get us moving. We're holding. Nice. So push in with your lower back and push in with your upper back to keep you stable. Push in through driving up through the heels, up to the knees and in to the hips. You've got 15 seconds left. Keep holding, keep breathing steady. Eyesight is nice and straight ahead. Keep it going. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Come up, shake it off. Walk it out. Have a drink if you need to. Come back in. So lower down, chest up. Feet need to be hip width apart. Core needs to be off the belly button to the spine. Feel the brace at the top, so that squeeze at the top. Nice. So nice steady breathing. Your option, you can hold a squat. So knees are pointing out, hips are back and chest is up. Hands on the thighs or up in front of you. 10 seconds left. 5, keep it going, keep holding. 2 and 1. So shake it off, walk it out. Give your legs a little kind of curl, just to get that muscle lengthening and contracted again. Set position. Let's go. So we're already into the third one. So we've got this one more, and then a nice big rest. Keep concentrating. Breathe nice and steady. Eyesight nice and neutral. Push in with the lower back. Keep it here. Please make sure you breathe steady when you're holding. You can tend to hold your breath. That's not what we want. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push away. Walk it out. One more round to go. That's it. All right, last round. Let's get in, hold it strong. Solid through the heels. 90-90, knees and hips. Chest up high. Last 30 seconds. So let's push the lower back in. Chest stays up, shoulder blades are touching the wall. And we concentrate. 15 seconds. Come on, guys. 10 to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push away. Feel that build up. Have a walk around. Have some water. That's it. Nicely done. Awesome. So just enjoy the recovery. Do whatever you need to do to get the blood moving again through the legs, through the thighs. All right. Moving on to balance. So we did this last week at some point. We did the flamingo. So you can hold on to something if you need to. Move your weight over to one side. Your opposite foot goes either on the lower part of the leg, below the joint, or the higher part of the leg, above the joint. You push and squeeze with the glute of the active leg, and just stay strong. So belly button to the spine, leg tucked in. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So set position, tuck it in, push, squeeze with that glute to keep yourself as straight as possible. Now, we can bring our arms up, either to palms together or out. So in this position, and just hold it there. So depending on the surface that you're standing on, you're either on a carpet, which can make it harder, or you can lay out a yoga mat and go on top of that, and that'll make it harder still. So your foot's going to be wobbling, core's going to be activated more. You can take out the arms if you don't want to, and rest it there. Lots of different variations. So we've done a stable one, we've done a stationary one. We're going to add on a move through the leg, through the hips. So set a position, whichever one you're at. Squeeze through that glute. Now, take hold of the knee and just bring it out to the side. So you're not as stable now because you've removed this foot pressing against the active leg. Just hold it there. So bring the opposite arm up, same arm as the one that's stationary, and just bring a slight tilt. So a slight tilt, holding on to the laces, balancing through that stationary leg. So 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Release it there. So we've done 2 rounds on one leg. Let's swap it over. So now we're tucking in with the opposite leg at the calf or at the thigh. So you know what we're doing now, so you can choose to either be stationary, so tucked in. You need to open out through this knee, open out through the hips, arms up. Slight bend in that working leg, that straight leg. Just hold it here. Nice and stable. So whilst you're working, if you're unstable, feel your foot kind of shaking a little bit. That's all those little muscles in the foot trying to keep yourself steady. Good for ankle support, working on the ankles. 5 seconds left. So working through the ankle and up into the core. Just release it there, nice and gently. Nice. So it's not a particularly hard in a strength way, set position, but it is a good way of developing strength through the ankle, through the core. Nice. So let's take hold of that knee, take it out. When you're ready, slide the hand to the laces, and let's just tilt through the hips, arm nice and long, and you hold wherever you feel comfortable. You can, if you're comfortable, for the last 10 seconds, go all the way straight. 3, 2, 1. Nice. So the more you wobble, the more you're working the ankle joint and through those little muscles in the foot. Awesome. So we're moving on to another hold. So we're down to do a tabletop. I'm 90% sure if everyone has done my classes before that you may have done this at some point. So hands need to be underneath the shoulders at shoulder height. We're in 90-90 position with the knees, and we just raise up. So as if you're about to crawl, tuck the feet and raise up. You need a slight bend elbows and brace the core, belly button to the spine. So set position, hands under shoulders, hands shoulder width apart, in line with the chest. Knees underneath the hips, tuck the toes and raise up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So make sure your hips are low and you've got a nice flat back or neutral back. So if you're too high, if you're up here, then you're not going to get the same activation through the quads, through the glutes. You need to stay, well, as high up as the length of your foot is. 15 seconds left. Slight separation of the knees, so hip width apart. 5 seconds, guys. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it there. So come back, just push it back. So we're working a lot through the quads. Just push back to lengthen. Nice. Come back in. Set position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, tuck the toes. Come on in. So nice steady breathing. What you can do if you want to take that off, if you want to alter it a little bit, you can just extend. So instead, still working the core, but rather than working the quads, you're going to start activating the hamstrings and the glutes. But that's your option. You be where you need to be. 10 seconds left. And you can alternate as well. You can flick between, do one of them, 5 seconds of a hold, and release it there. So drop back, push back. Nice. 2 more rounds. Awesome. Set position. Let's come back in. And when we get tired, we tend to move our hips, move our feet so they aren't in line with the knee, isn't in line with the hip. Just make sure you've repositioned yourself. Hips are here, and not here. So you've repositioned yourself, back in, ready to go. And we tuck in. So again, breathing nice and neutral. Eyesight in between the hands. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. So just release it there. Nice work. One more round. One more round. Awesome. Bring it in. Straight up. Last round. Hold to the end. So if you see where my hands are, my eyesight is about here. So it's just above the hands, but in between. That's to make sure your back is neutral, your spine as soon as you drop your head, your spine's out of alignment. So you want a nice neutral spine, belly button to the spine, steady breathe in. Five seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Pull it back. Let's roll through the wrists. Just loosen off through the wrists. So now, you either need the edge of your bed, depending on where you're doing this. You need a chair. So we're just going through to balance again. So we did this again last week. Again, it's a balanced one. So transition the weight onto one leg. Just make sure your chair is close enough to you. Sit down, keep one leg raised, and come up. Down, and up. Now, if you're strong enough, you don't need to touch, you don't need to actually sit down. You can just tap and then come back up, or even just lower and then come back up. Come up, and back down. So choose which leg you're going to start on. Get yourself ready. Make sure we try and push the knee out to the side when we stand up. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you'll most likely feel your foot is wobbling all over the place. That's good. That means it's working to support the change and to drive up. When we drive up, make sure we're pushing through that heel. 10 seconds left on this leg. Keep it going. Give me one more. And hold it there. So shake it out. We're going to swap legs. So shift the weight over to the opposite leg. And let's go. You might find one leg will support you even more than the other one. May mean you just need to work a little bit more on single leg work for that side. Now your option, you can leave your foot slightly on the floor. So come up, but it's just for support. Barely doing anything, just there to help you get up. 5 seconds left. Last one. Nice. So shake it off. Keep having a drink. Nice. Awesome. It's flying by today. So swap legs. Straight in. If you need to as well, you can. If you want to predominantly work through the legs and don't want to tap your foot, you can just lightly hold on to something. Barely touching the table is helping me. It's almost helping me with the thought of something else being there rather than actually supporting me. 5 seconds left. Nice. Last one. Awesome. So shake it off. You might feel a little bit through your hip flexor of that raised leg, just because you're having to hold it up for that length of time. So swap legs, and let's go. So I can tell my right leg is definitely not as strong as my left leg, which means I would need to do a little bit more work on unilateral, single leg either balance or strength, just to develop it a little bit more so both my legs are equal. Which is interesting because right is my dominant side. I don't think it's my strongest side. 5 seconds left. Keep it going, guys, come on. Hold it up, hold it there. Woo. Then shake it out. All right, walk it out if you need to. We're coming back down to the floor. We're going into another hold. So we're going into plank. Going into plank, which I'm pretty sure we all know how to do. Just have a quick rest. I know we did this on Monday as well, but it's always a good one. All right, so you can choose whether you do a high plank or a low plank. It's up to you. But come on in, elbows under the shoulders. We tuck the toes and raise up. Hips are down, nice and low. Brace the core and keep it steady. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So elbows under shoulders, hips are low, eyesight. If my hands are here, my eyesight is here. So it's just above my hands. My breathing's nice and steady. If you feel yourself shaking, same as if your feet are shaking when you're doing balance work, it means your core is working to keep yourself straight. So try not to let your hips raise up or sink down. So you don't want an arch back, either low or high. 3, 2, 1, hold it there. Push it back, shake it off. Nice. So back into position. I'm going to move on to a high plank just to show that one. So same again. Hands now are underneath the shoulders. My hips are still low, so they're not up here. They're still low, nice and in line. Onto my toes. You choose which one you want to do, either this one or the low one. With the low one, you can be on your knees as well, that's your option. So exactly the same position, set up as on your toes. Hips are nice and low. It just takes off a little bit of pressure. So 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. So push it back. Nice. 2 more rounds, guys. 2 more rounds. We've ticked off our midweek session. So set position, you choose high or low, knees or toes. Away we go. You can alternate if you need to. So let's think about position of our hips. So it's nice and low. As you get tired, you might start to arch your back, which means belly button needs to draw in even more. Squeeze through this upper section. That's the bit that you can tend to feel that's squeezed. We're going to squeeze through the glutes a little bit more. Let's activate everything to keep us upright. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. I've mentioned it before, but I might put it on the new Instagram page, the plank challenge. Not challenge, but the test. Quick set position. So the test of how long you can hold a plank for, with the results, and where you would fit. You need to do it when you're fresh though, don't do it at the end of a workout. Warm yourself up and then do it at the beginning, or when you feel at your strongest. So last 25 seconds of today's session, guys. Steady breathing, 15 seconds. Come on, keep holding. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's push it back, feet together, separate the knees, and just walk it forward. Awesome work, guys. Nice. So just walk yourself up, grab a drink. Nice. Awesome, okay. So we've done a little bit through the upper body with the holding. So just take the hands to the base of the back. You can clasp your hands and drive it up and away, or back and away. Just to open out through the shoulders again. Nice. While we're here, just take the hands up. Just arch through the back if you're comfortable. It's a nice little arch just to stretch through this midsection. Just lean over to the side if you want, if you're comfortable in your back. Nice and steady, just come to standing at your own pace. Awesome. So let's take hold of the laces. Knee to knee, heel to bum. Let's push the hips forward, chest up. Nice. Just starting to cool down a little bit now. Heart rate starting to lower. Awesome. The same foot we're holding, take that forward, straighten it, bend the opposite leg, toes on the floor, heels on the floor, push the hips back, and we'll just stretch through the hamstring. So you should be in control of your breathing. Your heart rate down. Nice, same again. Let's swap it over. Take hold of the laces, knee to knee, hips forward, chest up. Nice. So just bring it forward, bend the opposite leg. Lengthen through the working leg, chest up, hips back. Awesome. Just hold it there, guys. Awesome work today. I hope you enjoyed it. There's a little PayPal me link. I don't think YouTube's is actually a link, but I think you can copy it if anyone wants to make a donation for the class. So just so you know, Friday is going to be at 7 p.m. for the live class. I will share, or you can find an upper body one. I will put this on Instagram as well. You can find the upper body one that you want to do, one that you like from previous sessions. And then in the evening, we'll do a cardio one. Might try and make the cardio one a no impact one. I'll look into that. But if there's any exercises you want to see, please let me know. I hope you have a good couple of days, and I'll speak to you guys soon.